Now, here are Kelly Ripa and Michael Strahan.
Hold on, everybody. It's time to tech the halls. What? Please, calm down, gentlemen. I know it was a funny joke, but I've got to get through this. And now, this holiday season, it's tech gift time. So here to show us what's on everyone's gift list is New York Times columnist David Pogue. Hi, David.
Hi, how are you? Thank you.
Thank you very much.
David?
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, no, you're fine. You're fine.
That's right. Why go to Best Buy when you can have me bring everything to you?
Exactly.
This is our whole point.
So, 'tis the time for tablets. Tablets are everywhere. I'm going to walk you through the jungle of them. So many tablets, you'd think it's a bottle of Advil. I wrote that myself.
It's incredible. The
So
shtick.
this looks like a laptop. It's the Google Chromebook. It does not have a hard drive. It's essentially a tablet with a keyboard. It's only $250 exclusively for online stuff. The web, email, Facebook, pictures, videos, YouTube, stuff like that.
So kids can use this as a homework device, a homework tool.
Great homework device, and great as a second laptop to have somewhere. It's only online stuff.
Okay.
This is the iPad, of course, the gold standard. So all the rest of these guys are trying to catch up with the iPad. iPad, $500 or $400 for last year's model with not such a great screen.
But it seems like it's still a great screen.
It is. It is. Yeah, even last year's model.
And this one has Retina display.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. Yeah, the little dots of the screen are so tiny that you literally cannot make out one pixel from the next. That's what I'm saying.
Very good.
So you might have heard of the Microsoft Surface tablets.
Yes.
That backed it up with $17,000 trillion worth of advertising.
My gosh.
It's a beautiful tablet, great design. The iPad doesn't have this. It does not have the little kickstand here.
Oh.
And for $100 or so more, this cover here, it attaches magnetically. It's a cover, and it flips down to become a keyboard.
That is great.
Which is very handy indeed. The one thing I should warn you, this $500 Surface does run Microsoft Office, like Word, Excel, PowerPoint, but no other Windows programs like Quicken or Games or Photoshop. For that, you'd need a regular Windows thing. But for a cross between a tablet and a laptop,
It really is amazing.
interesting approach.
Cool.
Google is also trying to come after the iPad. These are the Google Nexus line. There's a 7-inch and a 10-inch. It's basically the same idea as an iPad, runs many apps, but $100 cheaper, and the apps aren't quite as good. But it's $100 cheaper.
$100 cheaper, right. And you know, some people just use it for just to play around with, right?
Exactly. I read that 75% of people watching TV are actually using a tablet or a phone at the same time.
Wow.
And I see most of your audiences too. Hey, pay attention. Okay.
You write these yourself, man?
This is what I want to know about the mini pad, because everybody wants a mini pad, and women have been using them for years. So what's the big deal about this one?
So this is the iPad mini, and what they did was they took the big screen of the iPad and just shrunk it. So you're seeing the same amount of area. It runs all the same 700,000 apps, but $330 instead of $500, and you can put it in a purse or your overcoat pocket. So if you're going to give something to me this Christmas, which I'm sure you both are.
I am.
Yep.
This is what you want.
This is the one here.
But I've seen a lot of purses. They can hold the regular iPad.
Now, for something more inexpensive, for the readers in your life, you've all heard of the Kindle, the ebook readers. So this is the Kindle Paperwhite. So for $120, they've solved the one problem with these black and white readers, which is you can't read them in the dark.
Which is torture.
That's right. So if we can turn the lights down, let's all hear you ooh and ah.
Wow. You guys are amazing.
They'll do anything you guys ask.
Just so you know, it's not the Oprah show. You're not going home with one of these, so you don't have to engage.
Yes.
Not you, and not you, and not you.
You're not kidding.
All right, what else we have?
And so the next step up from the regular Kindles, for $200, both Barnes & Noble and Amazon sell these color versions. They're touch screens. In addition to the reading, you also have movies and music and television.
You can also put the Kindle app on the iPad, right?
True enough. You can read the books on the iPad. You don't technically need a reader. There's a 9-inch version of the same thing. That's 7 and 9 inches. These are $300. This is Barnes & Noble's version of that. Again, magazines, books, newspapers.
The Nook.
I actually prefer this one because it's a lot narrower and lighter, so it fits in an entire hand. Maybe not yours, but yours for sure.
He could, well, he could fit the giant iPad in his.
But the wild thing is that they've got tablets in every conceivable shape and size, and this is really the first one. This is the iPod Touch. And here's my tip for teens, parents of teens. Get them this instead of a cell phone. No monthly bill, and whenever they're in Wi-Fi, like at school and at home, they can still make calls and send texts for free. Little tip to the parents.
Wait, is that true?
That's true.
Didn't realize that.
But isn't it true, though, David, that once we go out and buy these incredible devices,
they
that
become
will
obsolete.
They will have the next generation the next day?
Absolutely.
Yes,
Every
okay,
Thursday.
I wanted to make
They
sure.
had the next generation when they put this generation out. We have to take a quick break. When we come back, David's going to show us a few more gifts.
If you'd like to know more about any of our tech gifts or any of the gifts you've seen this week, log on to our website at livekellyandmichael.com.
We're back with David Pogue, New York, from the New York Times. David, what other technology do you have for us?
Well, for the TV lover in your family, this is the Roku LT. It's $50, and what it does is it brings internet things like Netflix, Amazon Video, YouTube videos to your TV if your TV doesn't already have those built in.
Cool.
Super cheap. This is, who hasn't had this idea? A GPS dog collar.
Oh my gosh, that's a great idea. Can you put it on the kids?
You can put... It's a little oversharing on your parenting style.
I just want to make sure they don't get away from me.
So yeah, it's called the Tag Tracker. It's $100, and this is what it looks like. This is the view. Look, it looks like we're in a Manhattan TV studio.
Wow.
Yeah. And if the dog leaves your prescribed zone, like your yard, it'll actually send you a text message.
Hey, let's put it on Art Moore and walk him around the block.
And you know what the text message says? So long, sucker.
Bye.
This is the Sony Action Cam. Comes with, it's a camcorder, high definition. Comes with the waterproof housing, and then you buy all these things. Like this is a handlebar thing if you want to do extreme sports on your bike. Helmet cam. This suction cup goes on the side of your car, so you can film.
I'd be afraid it'd fall off, man.
Yeah, no, it's for that. It's very stable. May I show you?
Oh, look at that.
Hours a day I do that. Yeah.
That's not what I was expecting you to do, but go ahead.
So cell phones, as we know, are very expensive, and the service is very expensive, but not if you get the SpareOne cell phone. It's a $60 cell phone powered by a AA battery. It's for emergencies. So you leave it in the glove compartment. This AA battery will last it 15 years.
Oh, wow.
So all it'll do is dial 911 unless you supply your own little SIM card from AT&T.
So if I take the battery out of my remote on my TV at home, it'll probably last 7.5 years. A used battery? Okay.
Now
Exactly.
this, I can talk about this because Michael Strahan bought me one of these, and I love it.
So yeah, it's a Bluetooth speaker. This was the big hit last year. $200, fills up a room with sound. This one is the big jam box for $300. This thing will fill up the whole backyard. I know you can't hear me right now, but it sounds great.
What?
And, you know,
You should hear her dressing room, because I bought her one of those.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's like a.
I feel like we're in a nightclub.
It's like a rave. It's like being in a rave.
And it's
really
battery powered. So you just take it to the beach
Are you
or whatever.
supposed to slam everything around? I'm just curious.
You are. And for all your gadgets, of course, you're going to need backup power. This is called the Power Trip, $110. You can charge. It's basically a big backup battery that charges either from the wall with these, or from a USB cable, or with the solar panel.
Wow.
What?
Those of you who live in hurricane areas,
Yes.
now you can charge up your gadgets with a backup battery like that. This one, I gotta tell you, this has changed my life. It's called the Up Band. It's $130. It's an activity and sleep tracker. You wear it in the shower 24 hours a day, asleep, and then every morning you open this little app on the phone, you plug it into the headphone jack, and you'll see it synchronized. You were about to see how I slept last night, actually.
Oh my gosh, I would be up all night just knowing that was on my wrist.
And so it starts to make observations, like I noticed that when you exercise, you fall asleep faster, things like that. Let's see how I slept last night. I slept for 7 hours and a half.
Oh.
Man,
And
you get it in.
God,
don't
what's that? Or were you on a pill
it
of
monitors your three of them. Monitors deep sleep and light sleep. See there, and the orange is when I woke up. So there's the graph of how
That
you did.
is cool.
I want to get
Finally,
that.
for the kid or the kid at heart, this is amazing. This is the Parrot quadricopter. It's $300, but oh my God, is it totally cool.
Wait, you play it from your phone?
It is, yes. This is the control. I'm going to put it on the floor here.
Okay.
As you can see, there is a camera on this quadricopter.
Oh.
What?
I'm actually going to look out its camera on my phone as it flies. Ready? So, Michael, would you like to do the honors? Just take off. Okay, and then up it flies.
Oh my gosh.
Higher.
That is crazy.
Lower.
That's cray-cray.
I can turn it. I can turn it back, and I tip the phone to drive it. So forward.
Oh, wow.
You ready for this? Want to see a trick?
Yes.
Drum roll, please.
Oh!
It's okay, folks.
Thank you so
Thank
much
you
for
so
all
much.
these great ideas always.